All right. Welcome back, guys. Here we go with a multiplayer round. See if we can get a good one to post today. Haven't played a ton this morning. Had a couple really good rounds, a couple really frustrating rounds. So pretty par for the course for this game. We got, I don't even know who this first guy is. Solvik DG, and eanomn. See how we do. Tough little hole to start, but at least the wind's not too bad. Looks like a pretty good shot. A little bit to the right, but it's safe, and that's all you really want on this first shot. Although it makes it a lot harder when you're farther away. 263. I don't think I like to throw the instinct here just because of the roll feature. I don't think the forehand would quite have enough, so I'm going to go with the backhand. Maybe even try to make this. But it should stop, hopefully, with that hill. Okay, just in time. The best thing about the roll feature there is that it just stops on a dime. So I had a little bit of a shot at acing it, or not acing it, but the throw in, and it stopped for me. So it's a great disc for that hole, unless you can get it closer and then go with a putter or something. But it's one that I use pretty often for that approach shot there. And luckily we got a nice little lead to start the round. That's always nice. So with this win, I'm gonna go glide skip. Oops, not that way. Glide skip backhand with the glide skip rive. See if we can get this just right. Missed that tree. Oh, caught the shrubbery, but it should get a nice, decent skip up there. Oh, nice eagle. That's a good recovery there. So I'm not really going to go for this because of that wind. Just going to throw it up there safe. A little far out. I don't want to slide all the way down if I miss. Probably would have been able to save the birdie had I missed and gone for it, but I got a lead and trying to play smart with leads. Not something I'm always great at, playing smart. Seem to make some silly mistakes and play too aggressive, so trying to advance up the leaderboard a little bit and play a little smarter and stick with kind of a strategy that I know works. So this is a forehand with the accurate roll sapphire. I like to slide to the left here, just kind of open everything up a little bit, aim right at it, put a little bit of anhyzer with that wind, and try to hit that gap just like that. Not too, oh my goodness, what is going on? Just aced it, eanomn. You skip it in. Wow, nice shot. Closes the gap there. I'm gonna have to check out his bag to see what fairway skip he has, because that's a pretty awesome shot just now. Probably this sapphire accurate skip. So I'm gonna go anytime there's a right to left like this. It's only a 2, but and it's a little bit of a headwind, so I got to be mindful of that. But I'm gonna go glide turn just to combat that a little bit. I'm not gonna pull it straight down because I think that would turn too much. So I'm gonna put a little bit of hyzer on it. It just makes it a little easier to hit that gap, as you can see. Not to worry about. It's a little harder with the stable glide roll rive, just to hit that gap just right. So the glide turn makes it a little easier in that right to left wind. So still hanging on to that one shot lead after eamonn's awesome ace. This one, just don't want to hit that tree. That's the big fear here. So I want to put plenty of hyzer on this shot to combat that wind and make sure, even if that's perfect. A little bit righter, you end up deeper and it's a little harder birdie shot, but at least it's safe. The worst thing is hitting that tree and dropping OB. So I like to play to the right of the tree. Some people go left of the tree. Some people try to throw right at the tree, and more than likely you're going to miss right or left, so that could be a strategy. But either way, we got the birdie. Ooh, looks like we might. I hate seeing Enzo as the last course when you got a lead. Oh man, this is one of those decision points. I have a one-shot lead, but I also have a perfect wind to like get an eagle here. but I'm going to try to stick with the strategy instead of go the shortcut and throw the roller. I really don't want to do this, but I'm trying to fight that ego and make the right decision. So we'll see if it pays off. Oh, big old bounce there. That was not... See, I should have just went for it. I might get lucky and roll down the hill here. No, don't roll out of bounds. I don't know. I got that battle with my decisions, but hopefully this will pay off. You got a big gap here to go through. Just don't want to hit that tree right there. I'm going to make sure I have plenty of disc. It's going to be too far. Oh, way too far. Yikes. 78. So we're making this harder than it needs to be. 78 feet at dead headwind. Alright, a little touchy shot there, but we got it to drop. I took almost 20 feet off that with that wind and the downhill. Let's see if it's Enzo. It is not, so I'm kind of relieved a little bit to not see Enzo with the one-shot lead. Turn this one a little bit too much, but as long as we get a good solid skip here, we should be good. As always with Facebook Messenger, got a bunch of the DGV chat going. It's nice to have friends out there. That's one of the big recommendations I would make if you're just starting this game, or even if you're just looking for ways to get better and you've been playing a while. Just get to know some of the other players. I've learned so much from other players, share lines and talk strategy, and it's just a fun way to play the game, and makes it a lot easier to get better when you learn from others. If you just rely on yourself 100%, then more than likely it's going to take a lot longer to get better. And I'm going to take a little bit off this. This is the glide roll. Try to get it just to slide down there. Hopefully not too far. Stop. I didn't take enough off. Need that roll. Oh, we might get lucky with the roll. No. I was hoping it would roll straight down, but we're going to have to work for this one. 94 feet. Downhill. A little bit of a tailwind. Alright, we got it. It's a pretty solid round so far. Let's see if we can close this out. eanomn did his best with that awesome ace to stay in striking distance. And we got a somewhat tough hole to finish it off. So let's see if we can get this. I like to go forehand. See, this is a good example. I used to always go backhand, and kind of struggle with this hole. And then one of the players, I'm pretty sure it was Ethan, that said, hey, why don't you try forehand there? So things like that you just don't think about all the time that can make certain holes or shots easier. So build that. Alright, let me just focus on what I'm doing here, because they both got the eagle. Get to know people. You can learn a lot that way. Please stay up top. Don't slide down. Oh my gosh. Talking too much, not focusing, but I mean, that wasn't a horrible shot. 9 out of 10, it kind of stays up towards the top and gives me a shot at it, but today is not my day for breaks. That was a horrible landing and roll back down. I gotta hurry and throw this 173. I don't even know if the putter can make it up there. See if we can finish this off with this fee. Oh, it's just gonna be short. Well, that's a bummer, but hey, eanomn deserved a tie there with that awesome ace. I'm going to take a look at his bag real quick just to see what it was he threw to get that ace. Yeah, it was that accurate skip sapphire right there. At least I'd be willing to bet. So awesome ace there. Poor shooting on my part on the last hole to get the win, but still a solid round. Still got a couple points. And as always, guys, hopefully you enjoy these. And thanks for watching me play some DGV.